Hi, YouTube. So here is for all the viewers, what is the plan about the old frame? So the old frame is going to Tony's. He has some plans with it. He's going to build a new build, which is totally fine. He does have. We give him the motor, 5,000 watts knockoff QS motor. It's not a QS motor; it's a knockoff, and he does have the front wheel. Uh, as you remember, it's got a little wobble. It's nothing major. It was ticking me off. I'm very picky about it. Again, our goal is to make our bikes run 100%. So with that wobble, it was 100%. So I gave him that because don't get me wrong, it's a good wheel. I didn't get rid of it because it was garbage to me. I got rid of it because it was useless to me and I didn't want it. So he's going to use that. So he's got the rear wheel, 5,000 watt knockoff. He's got the front wheel, and he's got his zoom forks for the front, and we'll give him the frame. We'll give him the existing chain from my bike right now, so it's going to fit that build. And I think he's going to have the pedals, he's going to have the crank, he's going to have everything. So all he needs is the battery. He he eventually I'll sell him. He wants to buy my current battery, which is 50 amp 72-volt battery. Very good battery. I've run it for 3 seasons. It's very good. It's got good top speeds of 67 miles an hour. We all saw that on a video. It's documented. It's official. So it is a great battery. I'm willing to let go of the battery for $500. Like he said, he has no problem with it. So we'll probably do the 500. He keeps the battery, gets it going. Um, my thing is, I really want to see what this current battery, 72 volt, so-called 70 amp hour battery is doing for me with 150 amp BMS and a 300 amp peak amps on it. See how nicely it runs, whether it overheats, whether it shuts down, whether the China is claiming 70 amp hours. We already know that's probably that's not what it is. Whether they are claiming that is 150 amp hours, I believe it is because it shows on Bluetooth that it is 150 amp hour, 150 amps and continuous 300. They also claim it's the Samsung Q30 cells. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna deal with that battery later. Um, so this is pretty much the goal for that situation. I don't want to leave Tony dry. He's got so many bikes. Fortunately, lately we've been having issues with the batteries. They've been all dying. We can't wake them up. So there's a lots of loss. We're going to try to recover it, see how, what, and where. That's going to take some time. But until then, tomorrow, hopefully, I'll go over to Tony's and we'll try to widen the frame and do what we need to do. All right. So that's the plan for the old battery and for the old frame. There is a new battery, a new frame coming in, and we are going pretty much to transfer all the items, the QS 203 from or 205 from the back, 5,000 watts. We're going to transfer the forks. Hopefully they fit. We're going to transfer the handlebars. Tony's getting my current handlebars for his new build, which is good. Because currently what he has a very wide grip, so he wants to change that. So I'll give him the handlebars. I have new handlebars. I have new stamp. I have everything new except did the brakes. I gotta transfer the brakes and good things like that. So there is a lot to it. Once I have the belly and the current battery inside the frame, the new frame, the enduro frame, I can move on my build. I can put the rear hot motor QS 205 or 203 5,000 watts. I can put the front forks, front tire, and then transfer over the brakes. And I think we are boom doing wiring and we're good to go. I don't want to go too crazy with the wiring. I want to do very simple. Front headlights, I have two. I have amber and I have white, so I have a switch for two. You switch to the front, it's one light. You switch to the back, you have another light. So that's good. And I have new horn. We're gonna boom do that horn and give Tony one horn because I have new. But then from there, we're gonna put a step down, and we gotta see we have enough room for all that in New Belly. It looks like it's going to be very tight. The wires going over to the frame. It's oof, boy, it's very tight. But I need you to stick around this channel just to see how this entire thing is going to turn into a bike, electric bike, hopefully with more power, more oomph, and more distance in regards of to whether it's 64 amp hours or 70 amp hours. We don't know. We just went by weight and with the battery weight. If you want to know details about that frame and battery, go back into my library and check out the previous video before this, and you'll find out more about how I did the calculation on the battery capacity. Until then, folks, take care, stick around.